We're ready for the season finale of the Texas League Championship Series. Winner take all here tonight. And here is John Baker to bring you the broadcast. Well, thank you, Bob. By golly, it is the last broadcast, and this will pretty much do it after tonight, as one winner is going to be announced. The loser is going home in this winner-take-all season finale of Texas League Baseball. Well, I'm your host, John Baker, and I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Bob. And Bob, I got to say, this is our last time that we may see each other for the year, and so far, I'm sad to say it's a goodbye until we meet up in April, as we'll have spring training in March, and we're just, I got to say, it's just one of them things. Yeah, I know, John, it's very sad when you get in and you have a terrific season, but hey, evidently, you could call me, and because I'll be at home with Ann, and I know where you'll be. You'll be out riding horses there at West Creek Trail Rides there in San Antonio. Yes, that is right, Bob, and evidently that is our proud sponsor of San Antonio Missions Baseball, and they are asking us to give them more shout-outs through the 2028 season, and so far pretty good as well. Well, anyway, as the winner-take-all coming in, Midland and Arkansas are deadlocked at 1-1, as this one will be a deciding ball game between Midland and the Arkansas Travelers. And so far, going to be a pretty good ball game as we get this one going on this Wednesday evening. Gotta say, get your tickets now at anywhere you live, whether if you live in San Antonio or anywhere in the Texas League, get your tickets when the new season begins, because we are now selling big season ticket holders getting in as we get ready for another great baseball season starting Friday, April 4th through the 6th. Well, anyway, we are about ready to go for the top of the first, our last ever game, winner take all in the season finale of Texas League Baseball. Well, we're back right after this. Our first pitch coming up for Midland when we come back in our break. All right, fans, let's make some noise for your Arkansas Travelers. Gotta say, everybody's getting well attuned in the crowd there, Bob, and really good. Well, in the game, Ty Adcock is getting started on the mound for Arkansas, as we're set to go here in this one. 15 and a half innings. He's got a pretty good ERA. And here is Drew Swift, the shortstop, to lead it off for Midland. Here's the pitch, and that we are underway. And the count now 0-1. Arkansas in their road grace, Midland in their road orange or home type like jerseys. But anyway, tonight they're going to show off the road jersey one more time of this season. 1-1, here's the pitch. That one is driven nicely up to center, and that's going to be the center fielder's call to make the grab for the out. One away for Swift as the leadoff man from Midland is out. So Clark Elliott coming in now as we're getting things going. Boy, a beautiful night here in Arkansas. This is the last ever game, and yes, the season finale on this very night. No balls and 1 strike to count, and here's the pitch to him, and that is outside 1-1. Clark Elliott. Here's the pitch, and that is chopped foul in the count 1-2. I've had a pretty good, interesting year for everybody, but tonight, winner take all in this final game.
2-2.
Outside 2-2 the count now. Tie-up series at 1-1. That one right there, the count now 2-2. First to 2 is the winner. But boy, somebody gets the chicken dinner afterwards for the winners. Yeah, you're funny. Boy, Broken Bettis, that's popped up, and that's number 2. Well, look out, the sharp shrags here in this ball game here tonight. Season finale underway of our last broadcast in 2024 and the show of this year. So for all of us, we want to say thank you to all of our baseball supporters and even those from San Antonio, Midland, Frisco, Amarillo, and Corpus Christi. So Arkansas, boy, we love the Travelers, and all knowingly we are back next season. The San Antonio Mission's coming here. And right there, swing and a miss, and that'll get them down. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for Midland. As we head to the bottom of the first inning, Arkansas coming up to bat. So back here as we have our first pitcher for the Midland Rockhounds to lead off the bottom of the first inning on the hill. About ready to go for the bottom of the first here in the Arkansas Travelers here in this one. Well, here is Gerson Moreno as he gets a call for Game 3 of our season finale. Winner take all. 4-seamer slider, 2-seam fastball. And yeah, you could tell that 99-mile-an-hour fastball, that could be 100 in the ratio of his mile per hour. Leadoff batter, Brock Rodden coming in for Arkansas. As we're set to go, the bottom of the first inning, and that's going to be right there, and that will go foul. Boy, first pitch, 0-1 the count now to Rodden. And that is going to be foul, and it's 0-2. Arkansas, boy, they got a beautiful road jersey. It's gray, black, red, and white with the gray pants. Just got to love it. 0-2. Right there, strike 3, and that's out number 1. So backward K for Gerson Moreno as he strikes out his first victim. And that'll bring up Jonathan Clase. Here's the pitch, and that is lifted high in the air, foul. And it's 0-1 the count now to the Arkansas second batter of the order. Boy, gotta say, bet everybody is sad that this is the Arkansas. That one's going to be right there, and word is he'll come in on a base runner for the bunt attempt that was successfully cooked in nicely. There sure was, John, and I'll tell you one thing, pretty good for him. Yeah, sure was. Harry Ford coming in. Runner at first, and he'll take in a slider inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Gotta say, it's a good night here, a beautiful night for us here in our season finale broadcast. Deal 1. Right there, Winkler gets Valenzuela, get him to Batista Jr. How you like that? So the Rockhounds get a double play to get him out of this half inning, and that will be an inning double play for Midland. Top of the second, no runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left as we head to the second inning for Midland, and it's no score through 1. Danny Batista Jr. will get things going as we lead off the top of the second for the Rockhounds when we come back. Top half of the second inning for Midland right now on the Arkansas Baseball Network. Well, here is Danny Batista Jr. as we set to go for the half of inning number 2 for Midland.
1-0.
That one is off the catcher's mitt. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that's the count now even 1-1. Well, you got a clear evening, and so far, stadium lights coming into full effect of our stadium here tonight. 2 balls and 1 strike to Batista Jr. And they really got to think about the plate discipline. Yeah, they sure do, John. And if you go out and swinging, then you go down on the strikes, and that will really hurt you in the end. Yeah, for sure. Well, right there, that is a strikeout. And that would be a K for Ty Adcock. 1 away here in the top of the second inning for Midland. Slider down and in for a strike at 0-1. Well, anybody's ball game tonight, and the Texas League winners will be announced in this game. So right there in the count now, 0-2. And right there in the count now, 1-2. So far, vacation is coming up for me and Steph Bob. Well, I think that's for everybody. I mean, everybody getting ready to go on vacation and see their families for the holidays is pretty good. Yeah, it is. Well, October 9th through the 16th, I could have a pretty good vacation. And yes, going to go out filmed for Season 3 of Horseback Riding Adventures coming in 2025. Ooh, that's going to be a good season when you get those new episodes going. I know, Bob, it's one of my best favorite things that I love to do. I mean, ever since giving up on Love's new series, there's just one thing I had to let go was one show, and it will be replaced by a new show like horseback riding. 1.5 and no score. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Arkansas coming up with James Parker. They'll lead it off. Bottom half of the second. Fort Arkansas coming up. Boy, again, like you did last night, Bob, that's one thing you got to be careful of. James Parker coming in, Fort Arkansas. Ready to go, fouls that one off, and it's the count now, 0-1. Travelers trying to untighten a series that is 1-1 here this evening. And that is right there, swing and a miss, and the count now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, the count now to James. In the pitch. That is a strikeout. Down goes Parker. And that's out number 1. Isaiah Gilliam coming in now. As he'll take a strike inside, it's 0-1. Gilliam coming in at a .228 for Arkansas. That one is crushed deep to right. Watch it go. It is out of here. Boy, and Arkansas strikes first against Midland. And they'll crush that one over the fence. So solo shot for number 61. Boy, he whacked that one hard, and here is Spencer Packard. Boy, this guy hit a 3-run homer yesterday. And that is inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, most likely the Arkansas Travelers now leading this game. 1-0 here in the bottom of 2. That one is hit there. And that is out number 2.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Hogan Windish.
So that'll bring in Hogan Windish. As he comes in and he's ready to go. Here's pitch. That is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. So a pretty night here. And here's the 0-1, and that one is going to be right there in the count now, 0-2. But tonight, if Arkansas wins this, they'll be the crown champions of this year. 0-2. That one right there, high in the air. Batista Jr. getting after it. And that's the inning. But I'm not going to say that because we're still a little ways away from finding out who's going to win and who's going home tonight losing. Well, Arkansas gets a run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we head to the third, Brian Bovius will lead it off for Midland when we come back. Top of 3. Arkansas leads it 1-0. Now set for the 3rd inning for Midland right here on the Arkansas Baseball Network. Well, here's 7-hole hitter Brian Bovius. As he comes in, takes that one high and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, just a beautiful evening for this ball game, and yet all knowingly it is our last night here in Arkansas, right, Bob? I gotta say, John, it is. But hey, you know what? It's been a long season. Let's be proud that this is our last night of the season. I gotta agree, Bob. It has been a very long year. We're ready for it to be over. We're ready to see who our winners are going to be. And we just cannot wait. So we're going to celebrate after this ball game, and hopefully everybody will see who the winners are going to be. Well, anyway, our next batter up is Salhid Valenzuela. And the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Boyd chasing that ugly one. That is chopped foul, and that's 0-2 now. Ty Adcock pitching for Arkansas, now at 33 pitches. And that's going to be a swing in the dirt. Throw to first to complete the play, and that is out number 2. So that will be a K for Adcock. Boy, and somebody going down playing their music loud. Daggum people need tickets these days by the police station. Yeah, good luck on that. That is up the middle for a center field base knock. Now the tying run is at first base.
Now batting, shortstop, Drew Swift.
That'll bring up Drew Swift as he comes in ready to go. Pitch. That's outside. 1-0 the count now. I'll tell you what, everybody getting ready to cheer on Arkansas as pretty good team for this year against everybody in the Texas League South and North. And that's a strike right there, 2-1 the count. Runner at first, 2 away, top of the 3rd for Midland. That's a strike in the inside corner, and that'll even up 2-2. The pitch right there, foul. And that's going to be a lucky ball souvenir to somebody out there. You know, Bob, I got to say, hopefully next year San Antonio will be in the playoffs. And maybe they'll win. Oh, that would be a good thing. I mean, if they could get in there and win, that would be huge. Yeah, it would be. That'd be really nice. Well, next batter up is Clark Elliott. Ready to go for Midland, 2-1, 2 away. In this ball game, that is down and in, 1 ball and no strikes. Pop out in the first by Elliott. Tonight, the right fielder for the Rockhounds. And that one is away. 2-0 the count now. 30 strikes, 14 balls, total 44 for Adcock. Boy, ball 3, and that will be the count now, 3-0. On deck is Jack Winkler, and ooh, I think Adcock is getting a little jumpy. Yeah, probably is. He's got a 3-0 count against him, and that will do damage if he doesn't stop it. In the pitch. And that is ball 4, and they'll load him up.
Now batting.
Uh-oh. Well, he's in hot water now, but well, the manager's going to go out there and pull number 70 out of the ball game, and Ty Adcock is down as he is the first man out of this ball game. He gets a bases loaded jam on him.
For the Travelers.
And now Jimmy Joyce, a right-hander, getting called up now for the Arkansas Travelers. Four-seamer on a curveball changeup, two-seam as well. And yeah, pretty much it's going to be really good for Midland if they could come through here and whack in some home runs. A big grand slam for the Rockhounds as well, Bob. Boy, down and in, 1 ball and no strikes, nowhere to put anybody. Boy, Rockhounds trying to get something going, and that's going to be right there. They'll get them out, and that will avoid the dangers that would have came their way if any more hits were made. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 left. As we're 3.5. Arkansas leads it 1-0. Tyler Locklear coming in as we lead off the third for Arkansas when we come back, and it's 1-0 against Midland. Well, we're about ready for the bottom of the third right now on the Travelers Baseball Network. Tyler Locklear coming in now as bottom of 3, 1-0 Arkansas here in this game. That's a strike inside. It's the count now, 0-1. So Locklear will lead it off 8-9-1, bottom of 3 in the season finale. Winner take all here tonight. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-2. Boy, Rockhounds nearly had the threatening move there in the top of the second inning for Midland. They got bases loaded. And boy, that was a close play, as even a base hit to center would have got some runs home. Boy, the next batter up is Cole Young. Yes, he leads it off for Arkansas, and he'll take that one inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Nobody on, 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Young for Arkansas up at the plate, the left-hand side, batting in the left-hand batter box. That one is fouled off. The count now 0-2. Final game, 2 finalists going head-to-head. Texas League title in at the end of the string. And right there, as that will be out number 2 swinging.
Now batting, number 8.
Brock Rodden is 0 for 1, strikeout in the first. Kind of reminds me on Star Wars Episode 8, where General Hux was talking to Supreme Leader Snoke. He's saying, "They can't get away, Supreme Leader. We've got him tied at the end of a string." Yeah, I remember that. That guy was spooky as oh get out. Yeah, I know. He was for the First Order and stuff, as We see the scene where the resistance was escaping the car. Pretty good movie. Maybe watch it tonight after the ball game. Right there up to right, Elliott will make the play, and that ends the half inning. Boy, and no runs on a hit, no errors, one left for Midland. Or for Arkansas, I do apologize. And we head to the fourth for Midland coming up as Danny Batista Jr. will get things going here for the fourth. Top of the fourth for Midland as we get ready to go here in the Arkansas Baseball Network. Danny Batista Jr. stepping in for the Rockhounds as we get things going. That one down and in. One ball, no strike near the dirt. We're pretty good on this one. And the pitch. That one is driven up nicely right to the right center field area. Boy, that was a well-executed hit. As Midland getting in a hit. And now they're trying to get in some more as they have enough time for a rally. Yeah, they sure do here, John. I mean, really, fourth inning, they got plenty of time to come back in this one. And here's strikeout in the second is 0 for 1. Runner at first and nobody out. And that's a strikeout side, 1-1. Nighttime here in Arkansas, and yes, we are going to be spending the night in a motel. And that one is deep to right. Boy, that one's going to hit the wall. And that's going to be second and third now, as Arkansas is in hot water. Boy, and you could just hear the pop of the bat on that one. Yeah, really, you could really hear something very loud when it came to that. Here's TJ Schofield Sam as he comes in, second and third. Boy, tying run, 90 feet, go ahead for Midland at second. Nobody out. That's pretty good. Rockhound fans are celebrating there at Franco Park in Midland. Boy, San Antonio greeting on here in this game and stuff. So we got to welcome our San Antonio missions. Boy, nice at Corpus Christi and Frisco and Amarillo joining in. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. Top of 4 with 2-1 and nobody out. Arkansas in hot water. You think Boss Nass on that Star Wars movie says, "You should go into the boss. You saw a big doo-doo this time." Yeah, I know that, Bob. That was a funny scene when he said that. Hey, boy, I tell you what, I'm funny as all get out right there. Yeah, that's going to be a run in to score, RBI single, as now we're deadlocked at 1 even. First and third, boy, Midland is tying up for a strike. It's 0-1 to Brian Bovias as he's 0 for 1 fly out in the third. First and third, nobody out, tied at 1, top of 4. Pretty good night for the Rockhounds or Travelers, and boy, 2 teams and the finalists are battling it out. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. That one outside, 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that's a ball right there, 2-2.
That's a ball.
And that is a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Zahid Valenzuela. Boy, can they get the bases loaded up or what? And no, they will not. Boy, that Valenzuela thought that was a ball 4, but evidently he got caught looking. Yeah, he got caught, but now going to jail on that one. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we all know that, Bob. Ha ha ha. You're funny. Hey, what did the baseball runner do to get put in jail? I don't know. What? He got caught stealing. Oh, you're funny, Bob. That's a good joke right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, I ought to tell that to somebody out there at West Creek Trail Rides. Boy, that one is deep to left. And that's going to be off the wall. And that's going to be a ground rule double. Midland will come in and score in a run on the automatic double. Ooh, boy. Arkansas not in a good position right now. 2-1, 1 away. And that one outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Man, I tell you one thing, Bob, they are just getting in danger tonight. I don't know why. Yeah, neither do I. Boy, I'll tell you one thing, they need to watch out because these guys can strike back at any time, and you really just have to stay on the footing. And that is right there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. But that's one thing you got to watch out for is getting in there and seeing if you could get something going. Uh-oh, nope. No. Whoa. Boy, that guy was about ready to go. Yeah, it would have been a double play pickoff right there if he would have made that. Drew Swift 1 for 2, single in the third. 2 out, 2-1. Second and third with Midland up by a run. Tell you one thing, it's coming true to all of us. I mean, if Midland wins this one, they're crowned the champions. If Arkansas could come in, I'll tell you one thing, it's getting pretty ugly for them. And that one down and in, 1-2. Second and third, 2 away, top of the fourth. Midland up 2-1. And that's going to be right there. Line drive up the center, and the center fielder will intercept it to make this inning come to a close. And that would do it. So a run on 2 hits. No errors, 2 left for Midland. So we're 4.5. The Rockhounds will lead it by 2-1. So back here for more Texas League baseball as Jonathan Classe coming in for the bottom of 4 will come in. So we got more baseball on the season finale of MLB The Show 24 and the championship series here in this one. All right, so we head to the bottom of 4 as Jonathan Classe coming in for Arkansas and is ready to go. Thank you, Bob. I'll take it from here as we get ready to go. 2-1 our score. Midland leads it. That one right there up to left, and that's a base hit. Boy, and the Travelers trying to come in from behind, and boy, they are really starting to fight Arkansas. The last ball game in this one and in their season. That one right there and in for a strike. And it's 0-1 to Harry Ford. Ground out in the first is over 1. 0-1 count now to Ford. Runner at first and nobody out. Bottom of 4. That is right there. Line right there to the left field area. And boy, the tying run coming in as that will be a RBI double. Boy, that is a really tough play right there as now Rockhounds and Travelers are tied at 2 apiece, but the tie-breaking run only sits a second. James Parker coming in, and John, I'm going to do some, and yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. So 1 ball and no strikes. A runner at second. 2-2 ball game between Midland and Arkansas. That one lifted in the air. Elliott getting there. Here comes the runner from second, going to third, as they'll get the tying run 90 feet away. Tie-breaking run, I should say. Bob, come on, old guy. You got to wake yourself up and tell yourself, hey, 90 feet away, that tie-breaking run is there. Yeah, for sure. That one hit high in the air. And that's going to be hit towards the wall. Here comes a tie-breaking run. And Arkansas takes back the lead 3-2.
Now batting, left fielder, Spencer Packard.
Well, that'll bring up Spencer Packard. Here's pitch, and that is lifted high in the air, foul, and it's 0-1. Arkansas scores 2 runs here in this half inning. And that one right there to Batista Jr. He'll step on the bag, and that'll be an unassisted play, as that will do. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left for Arkansas. Top of the 5th coming up. The Travelers lead it 3-2. But back here as Clark Elliott will lead it off top of the 5th for Midland when we come back. Now set for the 5th for Midland, right now in the Arkansas Baseball Network. Clark Elliott striding up now to the plate for Midland as we get ready for the 5th. 2, 3, and 4 due up here in this one. Ben Oshoko and Blas Castano, lefty and righties, warming up in the Arkansas bullpen. pretty good on this one. That is a swing and a miss changeup, and that's a 0-2 count now to Elliott. Boy, that one right there, the count now 0-2. Nobody out here in this ball game, and yep, right there, curveball will get him down, and easily a K
Now batting, third baseman
for Joyce.
Winkler.
Third baseman Jack Winkler coming in this game. 3-2 Arkansas. Tying run for Midland is Winkler as he'll come in for a strike, and it is 0-1 the count. Two finalists, two going in this one. Only teams tonight is Midland at Arkansas.
1 and 2.
Nobody else playing baseball in the leagues. But evidently our last home game of this year is right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Winkler. Swing and a miss. Get him down, change up, and that's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Bautista.
Well, Danny Bautista Jr. is 1 for 2, single and a run. Catch new episodes of Horseback Riding Adventures coming Friday, October 4th at 7:30. Right here to the channel of Jay Bicker Vlogs. So right now that will be the count now 1-1. Greatest show on TV is
2 balls.
the
1 strike.
therapeutic series of Horseback Riding Adventures. Yeah, I gotta agree, John. It's one heck of an adventure for everybody to watch on Friday nights. And so far, it's transferring into 2025 on a Saturdays, right? It sure is. Here's a 3-1. That one fouled off 3-2. Boy, tell you one thing, it's going to be pretty good when we get up to season 3. And that one's going to be laced up there, and that is foul. Boy, awfully close, as that would have been a double on that base hit. And right there, ball 4 as Bautista Jr. gets on.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And the center fielder is
Perez.
Junior Perez, 1 for 2, double and a run.
Ball.
Right there, that one is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Tying run at third is Bautista Jr. And that is going to be hit to third, ground hopper. Throw to first, and that will do. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5.5, Arkansas leads it 3-2. We're back here for more Texas League baseball on this night as Hogan Windish coming in for the Arkansas Travelers as we go to the bottom of 5 when we come back. You're listening to the season finale of Texas League baseball. Our score, Arkansas 3, Midland 2. All right, bottom half of the fifth inning set to go for Arkansas right here in the Texas League Baseball Network. Well, Hogan and Windish coming in as it is a 3-2 ball game, bottom of the fifth here in Arkansas.
Ball.
And the pitch slider is outside. 1 ball, no strikes to him as 7, 8, 9 due up, bottom of the fifth inning. Pretty nice evening, and that's going to be high in the air. Bovius getting after it, and that is out number 1.
Now back, the third baseman, Tyler.
Third baseman is Tyler Locklear as he's 0 for 1. One away, nobody on here in this half inning.
Strike. Woo.
Right there and in for a strike, it's 0-1. I'll tell you one thing, it's getting pretty interesting here in this ball game. Only a run for Arkansas, leading Midland by that 1 lone run. The count now 0-2. Boy, Rockhounds need to come up in the top of the 6 to get something going. Yeah, I gotta say, John, they really do. Arkansas doing good in this finale game of best of 3. That is right there. That's a liner straight to right, and that's a 1-out single for Locklear.
Now batting, shortstop, Cole Young.
Well, that'll bring up Cole Young as he strides in. It's ready to go. The pitch. That is high in the air up to the left field area. Bovius getting after it. And that is out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Well, Young is down, and that will bring up Brock Rodden. 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. 40 pitches for Gerson Moreno tonight. And it looks like there's going to be a pitching coach on his way to the mound. And that is going to do for the starter. David Leal is coming out for relief. 96-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, splitter, cutter, slider. That follows in this one. 3-2 our lead. Arkansas in front. That one lifted high in the air, and that is out. So the count now 0-1. Runner at first, 2 away here in the season finale. The 0-1. That one fouled, and it's 0-2. Right off the building. Boy, we can hear those big doinks on the roof. Yeah, I hear you, John. I'll tell you one thing. When I hear a doink, I'd rather say, ooh, that's gotta hurt. 0-2. That one deep to right. Elliott getting under it, makes the grab shy of the warning track, and that ends the inning. Well, that will do for 5 complete as Arkansas still leads this one 3-2 as we head to the 6. So a new arm for Arkansas will be out on the mound when we come back here in this broadcast. Well, we head to the sixth inning for Midland right here on the Arkansas Baseball Network.
Number 25.
Well, Ben Oshoko coming in as he's at 95 on the old four-seamer. Slider, two-seam fastball included on that one.
Leading off for Midland.
DJ Schofield Sam, 1 for 2, single RBI. Ready to go here in this one. Swing and a miss as
No ball.
now we're underway in the top of the sixth inning for the Rockhounds. Two right-handers, Joey and another guy warming up. Two right-handers coming in for the Arkansas Travelers. One ball, one strike to TJ Schofield Sam.
Strike. Woo.
And right there and in, and it's the count now 1-2. So beautiful night as we've got a full moon and stars coming out. And that one right there, swing and a miss, and they'll get them down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Buelva.
And that'll bring in Brian Bovias. One away, nobody on top of the sixth. Arkansas leads a run in ahead of Midland. Well, it'd be pretty nice to see the Rockhounds come in the South Division to a win. Well, I don't know, John. I mean, Arkansas leads that one run, and they could do damage. And that's right there, 1-2 the count now.
That's 3.
And right there, strike three. Boy, they get them down easily. Backwards K.
Now batting, second baseman, Sahid Valenzuela.
We'll let it bring in Sahid Valenzuela as he comes in. Two away, nobody on. Tying run for Midland. That one is deep to right. Right fielder runs after it and makes the grab in foul grounds to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on for the Rockhounds. 6.5. Arkansas leads it 3-2. Back here is Jonathan Classe coming in. Harry Ford and James Parker will follow in behind as well. But anyway, we are about ready to go for the bottom of 6 when we come back here for the Arkansas Travelers in this one. All right, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning for Arkansas right now in the Travelers Baseball Network. Well, here's Jonathan Classe coming in now for the Travs. Bottom of 6, ready to go. The pitch. That one blistered to left. That's a base hit. And Valenzuela out there as second is getting that forced stop on it.
Now batting, catcher, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford coming in as he's ready to go. Boy, I tell you one thing, all good in this one. Ford 1 for 2, double RBI in a run. Here's the pitch, and that one is fouled off. It's 0-2. 3-2 on this last night. Here's pitch. Right there, strikes rate. Get him down, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 6, Jay Parker.
James Parker coming in. Ready to go. And that one fouled off. It's 0-1. 3-2 Arkansas here in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-1. One delivery. Drilled to left and out of play, foul. One ball, 2 strikes to count. In the pitch. That one is up to left deep. And that one crushed. Gone, a home run. And Arkansas, ooh-wee, they're getting that one out of here. Now it's 5-2. Boy, and I tell you one thing, John, that was a really good crushed fastball. You know it, Bob. Pretty good, as evidently things are getting pretty interesting here in the ball club tonight for the Travelers. That one right there in the end for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, 1-for-1 solo home run in the second. Arkansas looking for a Texas League title this year. Well, I tell you one thing, John. It is really good in this ball game. The 0-2. And that is chopped foul, and the count still holding on. No balls, 2 strikes. Arkansas 5, lead 3 against Midland. That's high and up to the left field foul ground area.
Now batting, the left fielder,
And that is out number 2.
Packard.
And here is Spencer Packard as he comes in. Here's the pitch. That one driven up to the left field line. That's a base hit. And that's going to be a double. So still hanging on. With 3 more innings, and this one could definitely be in the books. That one is foul, and it's 0-1 to count. And the pitch. That one popped up high in the air. Center fielder Perez will get there, and that will end the inning. Boy, a 3-run shot for James Parker gives Arkansas a fighting moment here in this one. So we now head to the 7th inning, and Shane McGuire will come in this one. So 7th inning coming up for Midland when we come back here in this one. Seventh inning coming up for Midland right here in the Arkansas Baseball Network. Shane McGuire coming in as we're set to go 3 innings left for the Rockhounds to rally back in this one. That one is right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1. Got a great crowd watching from San Antonio. Good evening here from Arkansas. Got our great friends there at West Creek Trail Rides just off of 151 and 1604 there in good old San Antonio. 1 ball, 1 strike to Shane McGuire, and that's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 1-2. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be lifted high in the air, up to left, and that is out number 1. Well, Bob, I got to say, all of us know that we've had a good year this year, and so far, glad to call you my partner, my friend. Yes, John, I am glad to call you my friend as well. Kind of sad that we're saying goodbye almost to all of us here and all the Texas League fans that came out this year. We've had a momentous year for this season. 0-2. That is fouled off and in the dirt, throw to first, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
Well, the right fielder coming in, Clark Elliott, 0 for 2, walking to third. There's a pitch, and that right there, foul, and that's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. And that is foul, 0-2. So we're having a good night here tonight, and All-American.
No.
So 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. And that's it. That's a swing and a miss, and that ends the half inning. 1 more 7th inning stretch this year as we head to the bottom of 7. Tyler Locklear coming up. Arkansas leads 5-2 against Midland. Well, bottom of the 7th inning, Tyler Locklear coming in for Arkansas as we get ready to go. Lots of strike inside, splitter, and it's 0-1. Well, Bob, go ahead and do some. Well, we have some left. That one, line drive there. Boy, tell you one thing, they get that one cleanly into left field for that base hit. Boy, at this rate, I think that these Arkansas Travelers Coming in nicely. Batista Jr. Swift. Back to Batista Jr. Double play. 2 away. 7th inning. 3-6-3 double play. So, boy, we got a big home crowd tonight watching these two. Again, one more left to do here in this half inning of the 7th. Boy, Arkansas 5-2 in this ball game. Brock Rodden coming in. Here's a 1-1. That one delivered high and inside, and boy, watch out over there near that catcher. Boy, that guy nearly gets bumped in the head. And that one's going to be a liner up to center. That's a base hit. So 2-out single continues this one.
Center fielder, Jonathan Clase.
And that'll bring in Jonathan Clase as he comes in.
Now pitching for Midland.
Well, we got another reliever coming out for Midland.
Basso.
Brady Basso coming in here in this ball game. Well, it appears to me Arkansas's last Texas League title was back in 2008. And there's going to be a runner, and they won't get him, so he's safely there as second. For 2008 coming in. Boy, good crowd as we look over at our camera and see how big this big, great, awesome crowd coming in. 1-0. Right there in the end, strike one, and that's 1-1 the count. One more time, and that is hit, and that's the inning. So we head for the 8th. We got 2 more coming up. Midland down, final 6 outs here in All-American. The Arkansas Travelers lead it 5-2. So we got a new arm coming up for Midland as we're set to go. Or should I say Arkansas? I do apologize. The Arkansas Travelers will have a new warm-up hand coming up for the next half inning. Top of the 8th inning for Midland coming up. Well, Jimmy Kingsbury coming in now, 2-seam, 93 slider, changeup, a curveball coming in for Arkansas.
Leading off for Midland.
Jack Winkler 0 for 3, strikeout in the 5th.
Winkler.
set to go. The pitch is high fly in the air, and that will go to the second baseman for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Bautista Jr.
Danny Bautista Jr. coming in. Boy, down to their final, 5 outs. 5 outs remain here in this season, and 9,199. Wow, that's a good crowd right there, Bob. Yeah, almost a 10,000 crowd. That would have been really nice. The pitch outside. That is ball 2. 2-0 the count now to Bautista Jr. Well, we've had a pretty good night here tonight. That one is driven up nicely. And that will go foul. So that'll be the count now 2-1. One away, nobody on, top of the 8th inning. Arkansas leads by 3.
Ball 3.
And that one is ball 3. Junior Perez on deck now for Midland. We got a lot of fans just coming in and having a good time from good old San Antonio and Corpus Christi, Frisco, Amarillo. That one, ground roller to third, and he'll flip to first for the out, so there's 2 away. Midland down to their final 4 outs of this season. If nothing else, and that means Arkansas, they have won this year, and there's still 4 outs in this ball game, yet to be determined on that note. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. And that is a swing and a miss right there. The count 0-2. Slider fouled off and still hanging on. And right there, as that will end the inning. Well, we are middle half through the 8th as we have a 5-2 score for Arkansas. And we're back as Harry Ford will lead it off in the bottom of 8 when we come back. Well, bottom of the 8th inning set to go as Harry Ford and James Parker and Isaiah Gilliam coming in. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-1. Seems like there's some Rockhound fans there in Midland. Upset as all could be that 3 outs remain for them. You know, I mean, I will say, if you play better baseball, let me tell you, it's one of them things. That's a swing and a miss right there, and 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. So here's the pitch, and did he go? Nope. Yeah, first base umpire is telling him he did not swing on that one. So that is a ball. Count 2-2. So right there, that will foul off. And the pitch. Right there, strike 3. So backwards K on the strikeout.
The first baseman, number 6.
1 for 3, 2-run shot is James Parker. Parker coming in, ready to go. Boy, swing early after that one, and count now 0-1. You know, I mean, it's okay if everybody knows a little upsettingness, but evidently I was pretty much upset when San Antonio didn't get in the playoffs. I think everybody was. I mean, last day of the regular season, it came in, and tell you one thing, well, better luck next year if you could clinch the first half playoff spot. Well, Isaiah Gilliam coming in. Got ready to go, and that's the pitch high and outside, 1-0.
No strike.
Travelers down, final out as we head for the 9th inning coming up. That one high in the air. Swift getting into the left field, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for Arkansas. Top of the 9th inning as our last 3 gets up here. As we head to the 9th, a new arm for Arkansas coming up. Well, sorry about that, everybody. We are about ready to get into the ninth inning for Midland, as this will be our last warm-up. Jake Harperer is on now for the Arkansas Travelers. I do apologize for earlier. I just had a phone call, and TJ Schofield Sam coming in 1 for 3. And the pitch. That one is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, we're going to have an after party. It looks like Arkansas has 3 outs to claim. And right there, swing and a miss, and that's count now 0-2. Rockhounds need 4 to come back in this one. 5-2, top of 9, and that is high and outside. 1-2. Here's the pitch, and that one again, slider outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is down on strikes. Brian Bovias coming in now. This will be his last time up for Midland in the lineup. Strikeout in the 4th, 0 for 3. Yeah, right there in the count now, 0-1. 2025 tickets for season pass holders are on sale now. So come on by if you want to be a season holder. And that's anywhere through the Texas League as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here in this one. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Get them down, and now Arkansas down. 1 more to claiming this one. Well, Sauheed Valenzuela, 1 for 3, double RBI. So great pleasure with everybody.
That's the ball.
And that's a ball high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And that is stopped right there. And the Travelers are your 2024 Texas League champions. Folks, I got to say, that is a pretty good night for us here in Arkansas. 5-2, the final, as we wrap up another great year baseball. And since 2008, Arkansas says goodbye to a long wait in the Texas League title. So this year's 2024 title goes to the Arkansas Travelers. And so far, pretty good on that. Well, the Travelers are now getting on the field as they celebrate a 5-2 win over Midland to beat them out. And that is a close to everybody.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Travelers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Rockhounds, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, the Arkansas Travelers getting their new T-shirts, champions of 2024. Boy, I got to say, they have waited for so long to get a Texas League title. But, yeah, this has been a pretty good baseball season. And so far, pretty good. Well, player of the game is 1 for 3, home run, 2 RBIs. That is Isaiah Gilliam. Winner on the mound is Jimmy Joyce as he gets the last win of the year for Arkansas. Save goes to Jake Harborer. And the loss for Midland, Gerson Moreno. Boy, fans are celebrating this momentous moment as Arkansas is now the 2024 champions of this year. Well, I want to thank my great friends here, and also a great year for us all as, well, we now say goodbye until we're back 192 days away from our next season. So anyway, it has been an honor for us all as we say goodbye and we say so long for now. But don't worry, Bob and I, we're going to be back soon. Just tell you one thing. Well, for us all tonight, our final score 5-2 is Arkansas being the 2024 champions. And yes, they got their big banners and they're getting out on the field. A lot of fans there at All-American getting it done. Want to congratulate the Arkansas Travelers, and got to say they got it done. Pretty good in this one. Well, everybody had a great year this year. Bob, did you have a good year?
Yeah, we had a pretty good year.
And yes, we are finally in the off season. I am so happy. I'm so tired. Are you tired? Yep, I'm tired as well. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing. Horseback riding in San Antonio, and I know you're going to be with your family, but don't worry, I'm going to be a phone call away. Yeah, for sure. Well, anyway, guys, I think this will just about do it, and so far for all of us here in the Texas League, boy, I got to say, it was a pretty good year for us. Well, we're 192 days away from opening day 2025 as the San Antonio Mission's taking on the Amarillo Sod Poodles as we get ready for another great year of baseball fun, homestands, and all types of stuff. Well, for everybody that has watched tonight here on YouTube Live, we thank y'all so much. For everybody in this season, we thank you as well. For all of us here in the Texas League, this is John Baker, and with my partner, Bob.
Yeah, my name's Bob.
We say so long until we meet again this April when we start our new season in 2025. For all of us, have a good rest of your night, rest of your year, holiday season. Well, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and we'll see you opening day 2025. Have a good night, and God bless America, and to our winners, the Arkansas Travelers winning this one. And player, or should I say winner of this year is 2024 title is Arkansas. And yeah. Well, anyway, good night, everybody. And we'll see you back soon. Or see you next year when we start up again. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. This has been Bob, and we'll see you all again very soon.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you to everybody, even our proud sponsors there in San Antonio, West Creek Trail Rides,
and Spring Creek Stables and all of our proud sponsors out there. We thank you so much for all your support in this one. Well, good night, everybody, and we'll see y'all in April.